Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be my showcase on Aleister Black Mass. He is a chaotic showboat, modern era. He has the SmackDown link, any color moves start with 1 more MP. Modern era gems do 5% more damage. The stock Black Mass gear, he's a coach. It's an exact copy at the time I'm recording this. Maybe it'll change, but exact copy of the A-tier superstar showboat from last month, Becky, 100% more botch gem damage. So that's interesting. I'm going to try really hard here, guys, to play the card and stuff, but just know that I am going to be hypercritical of this card throughout. There's a move we're not going to use. I don't want to talk about it until after I play this move set, and then I'll talk about it. Springboard Moonsault, 7 MP purple, 825k damage, make 18 random gems into 1 turn countdown gems. That will deal 350k damage and make 3 random gems into reinforced gems at the end of your turn. The 350k damage from 18, I have to use a calculator. 18 times 350, that's going to get you 6.3 million damage, not very much. Bicycle Kick, 7 MP, deal 1 million damage, choose 5 gems to make into purple gems. Brainbuster, 7 MP, deal 928k damage and make 49 reinforced gems into red gems. Hardcore, if opponent's class is Striker, first deal 1 million damage and increase your red gem damage by 125% for 1 turn. Alright. Entourage for this one is Woods. Gunther, so we're starting charged at 7 MP, 40% red with Bailey, and 40% rainbow with Austin. So the only way to make this work is a 5 match that you swipe into. So high cascade risk. You might think it's low. I don't. I find this kind of gameplay completely unacceptable in today's meta. He does have an awesome entrance, really cool entrance, to be honest. And that's yeah, all right. He has a cool entrance. We'll just go with that. So now you make a 5 match you swipe into. This is 2-year-old gameplay, which I don't like. If you're going to take risk, there better be massive reward. Let's see how the reward is on this one. I managed to not cascade. All right, and the big payoff for that big risk is bruh, what? 15 million. All right, so there's really nothing to unpack here without plates. 15 million. This is like below B tier level, this moveset, without plates, right? I mean, even with 125% gem damage on a striker, what is that going to do? I don't even know what to say. All right. Keep in mind, we had Becky last month, who is an A tier. Just for comparison, Showboat for Showboat, Apple for Apple, A tier for A tier, Becky, and then we have this guy. All right, let's put some plates on. See if we can salvage any kind of remotely good damage for this risk. We're going to go with the Rainbow Reinforce, or the red, it doesn't matter, whichever I find first. That's leeches. Mherex, that's not going to help you. Nothing's going to help Aleister Black, though, so... 200% gem damage with your Rainbow Reinforce, and then let's get ourselves another 100% from the countdowns in the Heart of Jade. Whenever you make 6 or more countdown gems, increase your purple-red gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. I have 100% gem damage strap. I have Fury 2s. Fury 3s would skew this huge. Once we get Fury 3s on the road, then I will show you guys Fury 3s. But until then, not so much. Alright, let's see it again with 300% increased gem damage from the plates. And let's go here. We'll do a swipe there. And McMenemy, you have an excellent chance to see me cascade. We managed to not twice in a row. Sorry, Mac. And let's see now. Surely with this ultimate and this primary plate, we're gonna hit really hard. That was sarcasm. Bruh. 30 million. Alright. Well, maybe he's the striker killer you've all been looking for. Let's use him against the striker with that gameplay. I do expect this to actually hit decent, by the way, with the plates and the 5-match. And when I say decent, I mean decent. Class advantage, all that stuff. I don't mean great. I expect it to hit decent. I can't do the 5-match there. That'll... don't... That's there. Oh, boy. I don't like my options here at all. Nope, that's already a cascade. So if I swipe here, wildcard drops on the red. If I swipe here, wildcard drops on the green. Green is higher up. I think better chance. Yeah, let's do it that way. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we have for. $60? Yeah, no, hard pass. Okay, I'm done with that. Maybe you want to put a Red Royal Rumble on it. Someone else can do that if they really want to. It's just bad. All right, next build set. Away from the striker, back to the non-class advantage. Next build set. Oh yes, no. Before that, the move I'm not going to use. Big boot. Increase your purple MP by 6, hardcore. If opponent's style is focus, first deal 1.5 million damage plus 550k bonus damage for every countdown gem. Sounds interesting, but it's 7 MP and so are these, right? So, if you manage to get a focus person, 550k bonus damage, you're going to do like 10 million bonus damage. Whoop-de-doo. But how do you use this move? I'm actually legitimately curious. And to any kind of effect. I mean, like, what, you can't load them both turn 1. So you need this move to fill this move. Then you won't have any countdown gems on the board. What? Like, what kind of hardcore move is this? It's like a pile of poop. Like, legitimately. So yeah, that's a worthless move. I mean, I could be missing something. Playing him, I was irritated enough that it's absolutely is possible I missed something here because this design, I think, is not good. Beyond not good. There is one thing at the end that is sort of a saving grace, sort of. It's cool, but it makes no sense in the context of how bad everything else is. So we'll get there eventually. Chokehold, 7 MP, red submission. Choose 8 gems to make into yellow submission gems. Do 430k damage 3 turns. Remaining turn into protect gems 450k. German suplex, 7 MP, yellow. Deal 1 million damage and make 7x4 random area into protect gems. A strength 450k. This is a reversal. If the opponent uses a move to fill any of their moves MP, then deal 2.5 million damage and steal the opponent's turn. Okay. Black Mass Finisher, 10 MP, deal 1.75 million damage plus 500k bonus damage for every Protect Gem. Same thing applies to Protect Gems that applied last month with Yoko. There's very few trainer options. There's no plate options. It is what it is. Very limited options. So this is just to show the sub. The sub is that's why I'm running this build set. I'll let you see. You decide what you want to do. So, to get it charged is 7 MP. We got Sting, it could be Butch, and we got 2 red and 100% submission damage in Hall of Fame Kurt. I know he's rare. Doesn't matter. Use whatever 2 red MP you have. It's not going to make a hill of beans difference for your damage, really. A little bit more sub, but when people have 100 million, who cares? Protect Gems do 100% more damage. Unfortunately, there is one good Protect Gem damage coach, and it is Zombie Tuso. If you don't have him, kiss any kind of protect damage goodbye. So yeah, and then we have Bailey for 15%. Those are your choices. So if you're missing him, then you're instead of dealing the what do we got? 1 million at 28 gems, you're dealing 28 million damage is all. If you don't have him, you're going to deal like 14 million damage. So there's no point in even showing it. And now let's run it for you guys. So you don't start with any yellow MP with this build, so you have to make three matches or 2 row breaks, whatever you prefer. There's a row break, whatever. I'm just gonna do this. 3, it's easier. 3, 3, and then put a couple yellows out wherever you feel like it. That'll charge your other moves. Then you hit the Protect Gem move, which randomly throws them out. Covers up both of those. Now you're going to hit the finisher. There's more great news with this build, though. You may notice there is 0 recycle. So 33 million damage pin with 0 recycle. Those Protect Gems aren't going to matter. With Hype boosting Kickout, and with the Kickout boost in general in Feud and Showdown, and a 33 million meager pin, yeah, that's unplayable. Every mode, except for tours. Alright. So let's just skip the sub, because yeah, there's not really any good options for trainers. Let's do the exact same thing but faster. I'm bringing a move in for this. That's the move that we're going to end with. It's the good move, and it doesn't fit with anything else in his kit. So yeah, we're just going to 2-click the sub, or the Protect Gems, and skip the sub. And then we'll talk about the move I just moved in at the end, and I'll be slightly less annoyed. So if you want to run this build, it's going to basically hit the same as you just saw, but you don't have to do the sub. It's 2 moves. It's Braun, Kofi, of course, Tuso, and then Santa. Again, there's not Protect plates. Like, Protect is the worst probably single gem in the game right now, based on, like, you just don't do damage off of it, and there's no plates for it. There's almost no trainer options. Every time I see a Protect gem character, I cringe because it's probably going to be bad. There's a few exceptions. Gunther comes to mind. But anyway, it's an easy 2 moves, but it's a 31 million pin that doesn't recycle. With it, technically it recycles with the move I brought in, but then you would just hit that the next turn, cover up all your gems, your Protect Gems. Like, it just doesn't make any kind of sense, right? Like, nothing in this kit makes sense. This is, like, up to this point, this is terrible. Like, absolutely horrible card. His trainer is nothing special, so let's get to the one thing that has a shot at saving him, potentially. But does it really, when you think about it? Let's find out. Alright, so this does not, in my opinion, go with anything else in his kit. 7 MP yellow, deal 951k damage. Increase your yellow gem damage by 200% for 1 turn. Then deal 829k damage and choose a 7x5 area to swap into yellow gems. So that is his damage move. That is it. Nothing else he has is going to really improve that. At all. Nothing goes with it, so far as I can tell. And again, I may have missed it in my being really annoyed at how bad his kit is. Like, I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to keep harping on it. So let me just show you this. So no plates. Let's see what this does. One click, which is awesome. I love that. Well, technically it's 2 because you have to place. Hits for 30 million. Does recycle. I mean, you might as well do that over any of the other stuff twice, right? Because it's faster. So there's that. Obviously, you can put a yellow Royal Rumble on it. So let's do that. And maybe you get lucky and break some blues, and get some more yellows on the board. So let's just, you know, go all out here on a primary plate. That might help. It's one of these ones. Whenever you break, nope, not that one. Wrong about the blue. We need superior tech plate. Yeah, maybe we'll break some greens, and get some more yellows off of black gems, and then a yellow Royal Rumble. I'm sure will see this hitting harder with very unrealistic setups that you won't run into in the real world in competition at all. If you're using Fury 3s with this, you know what I mean? You're completely skewing this damage here. So let's see what he hits for. Oh yeah, I do have to place something. $56 million. If you get a 150 strap, right? You throw Fury 3s on him, go against somebody with Fury 3, you're going to be lucky to break 65 mil, to be honest. With a yellow Royal Rumble plate. That is not where I would use a yellow Royal Rumble plate. So, in reality, like, what do you do with this guy? I mean, 65 is not going to get it done in Showdown. It might look impressive if you're not playing towards the top end, potentially. But if you're not playing towards the top end, are you going to have a Royal Rumble? Are you going to have a 150 strap? Are you going to have Fury 3s? You know what I mean? So it's not even borderline, like, in my opinion. He's not even borderline usable with that setup. If there's a huge yellow boost in Feud, like 100%, then maybe, potentially, you could do it, right? Potentially. But I wouldn't swear to it. Certainly, once hype is in play, definitely not. And would you really want to use your hype on this guy? No. I don't see any place I would use him. Maybe Yellow Boss Battle for the one move, right? But then keep in mind, the Rumble plates don't work in boss battle. So, I mean, one move for 30 million doesn't do it. So maybe Yellow Gem Breaker. Everything else in his kit is horrible and doesn't flow together, and that actually really annoys me. I love it when cards have like a really good flow. They have multiple useful move sets. This one has nothing. It's got one move and a bunch of stuff. There's probably 20 showboats better than him. Let me just kind of start here. You can count them. Let me know in the comments how many I say. Let's get to the showboats. I just feel like I don't know. This really frustrates me though. Like, this was not a fun preview to do, because he's just bad. He's not even mid. So for sure, Hall of Fame Lex is better. Last month's freebie. For sure, Solo's better. I think LA Knight's better. For sure. Blue Royal Rumble, he's got moments and stuff. Yeah, he's better. Sammy's better. Drew's better. For sure, Cena's better. Hall of Fame Goldberg's better. Apollo's better. Zombie Brett's better. Gunther's better. Triple H is better. Vader. Seth. Hall of Fame Ray, definitely better. Tuso, definitely better. Taker, for sure better. Waller, hands down better. Mello better. Regal better. Sheamus better. What's his butt here? Nakamura, for sure better. Santa Hogan, definitely better. I think I'd probably even rather play Jesse. That might be a stretch. Don't count that one. Kofi, absolutely better. Certainly, Pig Boy's better. Powerhouse or Showboat KO, I would rather have. With the plates, reinforce, red jump, red ultimate potential. Yeah, definitely. I think I'd rather have Powerhouse or Showboat KO. Yeah, so that's got to be more than 20 showboats. Like, and most of them, any showboat in the past 2 years. Maybe not Jesse. That's the iffy one. So yeah, to me it's super disappointing. Maybe I missed it because I was annoyed when I saw how it didn't flow, so maybe I'm not looking at it right. Maybe I have a bad attitude about him. Because I actually always really enjoyed Aleister Black in NXT. He's one that I liked, and this one, especially after Becky, it's literally an apples to apples comparison. It's Showboat and it's A tier, and he is just plain bad. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. I apologize for all the negativity. I just don't see what there is to like here. So sorry, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. And other than that, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Yeah, he's terrible. Super, super unexciting. For what's in the game now, let me clarify. What's in the game now? Maybe they give him stuff. Maybe he gets moments. But right now, it's bad.